Hello everyone, continuing on with Grimface, getting an opponent with a 40 card deck, that's always nice. Drew pretty well, I have no complaints about this. I'm not going to set the MST, just in case I have their own MST. I'd rather not just go 1 for 1, that's always kind of disappointing to me. I'd rather hit something useful, so yeah, just not going to set it. Also, I opened up with the Zephyros, so it's completely expendable. I want them to send it to the grave for me. And then awesomely, I actually opened up with the Ancient Gear Engineer, so if I search out Gear Town, I can normal summon this without tributing. Although, I will have to wait to do that because I have nothing I can run over with it. And let's see what they discard with Summoner Monk. I've never seen anyone use Summoner Monk in a Photon deck yet. They're not even going to use this effect. Okay. What? Oh, this isn't... Okay, this isn't a Photon deck at all. It is a... What is it? Heraldic deck, that's what it is. Okay. And unfortunately for them, they don't know that I'm running fields. This is why you try not to play your cards too quickly, so I'm going to be able to get a Gear Town or a Zombie World and just destroy this. Let's see, what would the point of that be? So, okay, yeah, I'm just going to destroy that right now. I don't need the Zombie World, so it is definitely going to be a Gear Town. And then... see, I have to be careful of this though. I can't have cards with the same name on the field, so no double Mist Valley Falcon. Then doesn't this get an effect when it's sent from the field to the grave? Let's see. For 2 monsters, cards from the field, from the special with the same name. Yep, this card sent to the graveyard. You can send 2 monsters and deck to your graveyard. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and what do I want to do? I can make Honors Knight, that would be decent. Or Arc Knight, yeah, Honors Arc Knight. Or I can actually go into Zero Fine also, but it doesn't have any self-protection, so I'm gonna make the Honors Knight. Yeah, that's not a very good first turn XYZ to make in my opinion. Their first turn anyways, there's just not much that you can do with it. Especially because when you play it without your opponent having cards on the field, you can just play around it, so it's no big deal. And they're not even going to get its effect this turn because it's going to be under my own monster. And now I'm going to be setting double because if they have an MST, although I doubt that they do, they probably would have used Summoner Monk on it. If they do have an MST, they'll be less likely to use it because I have double back row. And smarter people tend to not enjoy blind MST, even though I've done it a couple times today already. It is a good idea to do it when you're about to go for a push, but I don't think they're going to be able to do that. Heraldic decks aren't that fast. And... I wish I had something better in the grave that I could use Call the Haunted on. But I definitely don't. Okay, I can go Summoner Monk. That's actually exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up my grave for myself. Okay, so I am going to discard the Gear Town. It already did what I needed it to do, even though I still have this in my hand. I'm just going to go ahead and ignore that. There's a good chance that I'll draw into a Terraforming or another one anyways. And then I am going to start setting up my... well, should I do that? Yeah, I'm going to start setting up my grave. Then this also gives me a great target for Call the Haunted. So I will be sending Sacred Crane to the grave. That's always the first one that you should send if you have a choice. Send Mizuki, just in preparation for when I draw into Zombie World. And then I'm going to use Call the Haunted right now and see if I can... okay, of course I'm going to draw another card. I'm going to see if it can survive for a turn, and that way I can recycle it with Mist Valley Falcon. There we go, I already drew into another Gear Town. That's cool. And I'm going to be attacking with Chain first because I don't want... if they had some crazy card like Raikou or Man-Eater Bug, which I'm sure they weren't going to, I just wanted them to target not this, basically, and try to avoid damage. And that's just being... what's the term? Being overly cautious, since I have a pretty good idea that they're not going to be running any flip effects that destroy. Although, actually, Heraldics, they do have the monster that when it does battle with something else, both monsters die, so I guess it could have been that. But I already have a really huge advantage, especially considering that they had to set a max C in order to... They wouldn't have lost that turn, but they couldn't have known that, so they set this in order to survive. At least that was their thinking. And because I have such a huge field and hand advantage, there's not much that they can do at this point. Even if they did something like a dark hole, I don't think that would work. And that seems like it's going to be exactly the case, so if you enjoyed this video, please comment, like, subscribe, and stay brutal.